road ahead is uncertain, but the end is clear.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
The threat of war looms. The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace.
All right, taking a look at the episode 2 trailer for House of the Dragon. And there's a really cool clip here in the trailer, too, of Caraxes in action. At this point, looks like what we're going to be doing is moving to the War in the Stepstones, which is going to feature prominently in this season. Caraxes, of course, is Daemon's dragon. Just a little bit of background on him. He was nicknamed the Bloodworm because of his large, lean, red frame. And the Dragon Keepers in the Dragon Pit had really seen him as one of the fiercest at his time. With the War in the Stepstones becoming part of the focus, Corliss Velaryon is going to play a bigger role. He just was introduced in the first episode at the council, but moving forward, we're going to see a lot more of him. Last thing I wanted to point out from the promo is we had our creeper of the series, Otto Hightower, who forced his daughter to put on her mother's best dress and go in and comfort Viserys. We have this little clip.
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace.
Otto never misses an opportunity to attack Daemon and manipulate the king against his brother. I want to talk a little bit about the ratings before I go. 10 million viewers for the first episode of House of the Dragon. Big success for HBO. It's their highest rated premiere. Let's just look at it in context briefly. Season 7 of Game of Thrones, they averaged 10.2 million viewers per episode. So this premiere is right on par with that. The final season of Game of Thrones was a little bit higher, its audience, 11.5 million. So you figure there's been about a 10% audience. They didn't retain about 10% of the audience from the final season of Game of Thrones. That's huge. I mean, I didn't expect the show to do this well because I thought there was too much bad blood. And HBO, George R.R. Martin, everybody has to be pleased that this many people came back. It's a good spot for the series and to build the franchise. One little word of caution, and I don't think that this applies to the series. For AMC, Breaking Bad was a big success. Final season, they had a 5.4 million per episode, and then the finale was way up there, 10 million. But Better Call Saul, which was the spinoff, their premiere was 6.8 million, and then the next week, they lost 50% of the audience, only 3.4 million, and by the final season, they were only averaging 1.3 million per episode. But I don't think that applies here. It's a different show. House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones are comparable. It's not changing the dynamic, which Better Call Saul did. It was a much slower burn series than Breaking Bad. But you do want to look next week. Make sure there isn't too big of a drop-off. There's usually a little bit. Premieres and finales always do a little bit better on series. People will tune in. So you might see a little bit, but I don't see anything significant. I think we're in a great spot. So that's about it for this one. And thank everybody for viewing, and I'll see you in the next video.